Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first project pan update of 2026. I was supposed to film this a little bit earlier, but I don't know, this year has just been a lot and we're already in March. But essentially this video I want to set some goals for the year and adding in some new products as well. I actually have a few empties to share with you, which is always exciting. So let's just keep the intro short and sweet and let's get into the update. Alright, so I think my last update was around November, December. I'm filming this early March, so it's been about three and a half months since my last update. A lot has happened since then. I think overall my plan has been going quite well. I finished up 2 products, which we'll get into, but to say the least, I've been kind of all over the place. December typically is always just a busy period with the holidays and the new year. January I was quite busy too, because if you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or if you watch my shorts here on YouTube, you might have seen that I was doing like a 31-day makeup challenge where I was posting new looks every day. A lot of those looks I was pre-filming back in December. I was using a lot of the products in my plan, but some products I neglected and didn't get to use. And then pretty much in February I didn't really wear makeup at all. February was a really bad month in my personal life. A lot happened. I'll probably share one of the updates later, like on my Instagram. Still kind of like processing. But another thing, while all of that was happening, my mom was taken to emergency, and I can talk about it now because she's out of hospital. She was in there for like a week and a half and she's doing a lot better now. She's back at home recovering, so it's all good. Is it really all good? I don't know. And it's like, it's already March. I'm turning 30 in 3 months and I'm having sort of like an identity crisis. And why do I feel like I want to cry right now? We're not gonna get there, but you know, life has been lifing to say the least. So to tie that in with my project pan, just because like with my work and my personal life, I feel like it's just so intertwined. So I guess just a few little life updates as well. It's been rough and I'm like, yeah, no, the new year starts now because what was that? What was the past 2 months? Anyway, little update, little ramble. Let's get into the product. Starting off with the first product I finished up, which is one of my primers. It's the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops. I have officially finished this up. It took me so long to finish. It's just because it wasn't like a primer that I was extremely loving, but I definitely wanted to finish it. So it is now officially completed. In my plan, I typically have 2 primers on rotation. So my other one was the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Hydrating Primer. I'm actually doing really well on this. During my 31-day makeup inspo challenge, I was using this a lot as my primer. So I was going through this, I would say, like fairly quickly. I think I'm like about here. I really don't have that much left. So I think in my next update, which I hear you from my last one, thank you for all your feedback by the way. I asked if you guys wanted to see monthly updates on short form just because it's a lot easier to film, or would you rather wait for long form? I would say majority of you guys, like 90%, said you rather wait for long form. So we'll definitely be doing seasonal long form updates. This would be done by the time it's my next update. So while we're here, I thought I would just add in another primer because like I said, I want to have 2 on rotation just because I have a lot of primers in my collection and I'm someone that I really just don't believe in primer. I think if you have a good skincare routine, that is a primer enough, you know what I mean? So just want to go through my primers a little bit quicker, adding 2 in to speed up the process. This primer here is from JUUUUUDY. It's their Skin Perfecting Protective Space Prep. It's a very popular primer in Korea, and I think it'll be just nice to track this one as well because you can see through the bottle. I think once I finish this one up, I will go through this. In terms of my base, I've had this one in for a while. It's the Can Make Luminous Packed Cushion. I've used this a handful of times since the last update, but I don't think the difference is gonna be much there. With this cushion, there's actually 2 sides of it. One side is like the foundation and the other side is like a luminous side. And I was asking you guys what I should do with the luminous side because I don't really love that luminous side. I don't really love to be glowy, as you can tell. And a lot of you guys just said once you're done with the foundation part, I think it's good enough to just declutter it. So I think, yeah, I'll do that. Once I'm done with the foundation, it's just gonna go to the empties bin because I'm really not gonna use that part anyway. So there's no point in keeping it around. At least I finished the foundation part, you know what I mean? Ideally, by the time it's my next update, which I'm gonna call this my summer update because, you know, summer technically technically just finished for me. People don't know there's a southern and northern hemisphere. It just blows my mind. I'm gonna call this my summer update, and then the next update would be in autumn. Ideally in my autumn update, I would love to finish this, but seeing the pace that I'm going at, maybe I won't, but we'll see. Same with my loose powder. This one's from Moira. Their Set and Correct Loose Setting Powder. It actually comes with 3 different colors of powder, which is nice. This I also neglected a little bit too. I think the thing with me is when I get a new product and I like it, I get hooked on it and I keep on using it. So I recently got the Decorte loose powder and I've been really loving it, and I've been just using it all the time that I forget about anything else. So that's kind of what happened. I've been using the Decorte one like every day. I'm using it today as well. So I kind of forgot about this, if I'm being honest. So I am gonna just put this like right on my vanity so I don't forget. But then for my setting spray, I've been doing so well on this. It's the M Cosmetics Divine Water Perfecting Mist. You can see that I'm pretty much almost finished with this. I've been really loving this, and I'm sad that I'm almost done because I went to link this for a video and I think they discontinued it. Like, M Cosmetics has been discontinuing a lot of their products, which is so sad because it's all the products that I enjoy from them. It is a really good setting spray. I'm sad to see it go, but look, when you love something, you should use it or it's gonna go bad. This one's definitely gonna be finished by the time it's my autumn update, so I'm just gonna add in another setting spray while we're here, and this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This one's obviously a bit harder to track, but this is not a brand new bottle. I think from the weight, I feel like I'm halfway through, so I just want to get through this one. I have a few more setting sprays in my collection that I have that I want to get through. Then for my brows, I actually have 3 products that I finished. I forgot about this one that I finished up, the Rare Beauty Brow Powder. You guys know how long it's taken me to finish this. I will say I technically didn't finish it because it did snap, so it just kind of disappeared somewhere in my room, and right now I'm in the stage of decluttering my room, so I might find it somewhere on the floor. It's finished, it's gone now. So the new brow pencil that I've been using is the one from Flower Nose. I've been really enjoying this. You can actually see when I roll it down like how much I've already used. So this is the new brow pencil we're going to be tracking. My brow powder from Jason Wu, I feel like I've been doing really good on this. I've been really enjoying it, like I've been saying. I've been actually dipping into the lighter shade a little bit just because, I don't know, I've been liking the lighter brow look a little. But regardless, I've been going really strong at that. My goal is to reach the other side of the wall. I think I'm doing really well on this brow powder because the pan is huge for a brow powder. Like, usually it's a really tiny product like the Anastasia, but this is like a big pan, so I think I'm doing pretty well on this one. My eyeshadow palette, 3CE Overtake. I think this update is not gonna look too much different from before. Like I said, I was doing that challenge and I was filming all throughout December and January, so I was using a lot of different palettes because I was doing a lot of more colorful looks. So I wasn't really using this one. I typically use this more when I do like my normal day-to-day makeup. Let's talk about my blushes. So my powder blush is the Flower Nose Embossed Blush in Ballet Fairy. I've been going good at this. I don't know how different it's gonna look from last time, but I'm still going strong with this blush. Really enjoy it. My 2 cream blushes, again from Flower Nose. I have it in 2 shades because I pretty much use these 2 in conjunction together. I use Rose Ashes as a base, then I go in with Floral Praise on top. I did use a bit of both today. I don't know how much different again it's gonna look because, like I said, my challenge, I was using a lot of my other products. There is that. I will continue at it. I'm hoping at least one of the cream blushes by the next update I will hopefully be able to finish. Now if we go on to my lip products, I have quite a few. So my lip oil, I definitely said I think last time I wanted to finish this. Clearly have not. Next update, okay? Next update, I'll finish you. I will try my best. I used it this morning, but yeah. Next update, I will finish. However though, my Flower Nose glossy lipstick, I have 2 shades in here because I told you guys I was almost done with one of the shade CO4, and I have now completely finished up an entire lipstick. I have dug inside the bullet. There is pretty much no product left. So that is done, and now I'm working on CO5, the other shade. And I actually also don't have that much left. Like, this is rolled to the top and this is all I have. So I'm eventually gonna start digging into this one as well. And usually I would end the project pan here, but since for the new year I wanted to add in another category, because another category of products that I have a lot of are perfumes, and I definitely want to get through them a lot quicker, because while it's very pretty to have it on display, it does feel very wasteful if I'm not using it. Just because the way I use my perfume is like I will have a signature perfume for the year, and I love that idea because whenever you go back to smell the scent, it will take you back to that specific year. And I have quite a few perfumes that when I smell it again years later, I'm taken back to that moment. I have travel perfumes where I will take that specific scent to a country and I'll spray it there, and whenever I smell that I will be reminded of my trip. You know, I have a very scented memory brain, and I love that idea, but because of that I neglect all of my other perfumes throughout the year. And I do switch it up here and there, but like for the most part I always keep to like one perfume. And again, it's like when I have a perfume that I love, I'll keep using it and I just ignore everything else. But I want to show love to all my perfumes. I kind of want to show you like my perfume collection as well, and because now I'm going to be doing my seasonal project pan updates, I thought I could add in a seasonal perfume. I don't really necessarily have to finish the whole bottle of perfume, but I would like to dive into it a little bit more. So with that being said, I mentioned that I'm now heading into my autumn. These two scents are gonna be my go-to scents. The first one is Tambourine's Charmo. I'm specifically just adding this one in because I'm literally almost done with it and I'm like, let's empty this one. I absolutely love Tambourine's Charmo, one of my favorites. It was one of my go-to scents of 2025. But for my main autumn scent, the Hermes Twilly, I got this as a birthday gift a few years ago, and it's a scent that I actually really love. I think it's more of like a mature scent, you could say. Like there's something very like cozy and fireplace about this, and for me that gives autumn. And this bottle as well, autumn vibes. I love this bottle, like this cap, it looks like a little hat, and the twilly scarf. And as you can see, I've actually used a little bit of it already, but ideally throughout autumn and until the next update, I would love to like just at least be maybe halfway or just do more damage to it. I don't necessarily want to empty this, but I want to be more conscious and use a few of my other perfumes, and then in the next update I will share my winter perfume. And I think that's a nice fun addition to the project pan, you know, spice it up. I've been doing project pan I think since 2020, so 6 years now. Let's spice it up and add some perfume into it. With that being said, you guys, that was my update for the last 3-4 months. Good and bad, I would say. I think I did okay. I would love to know how your plan is going, and if you guys did enjoy the video, if you could give the video a thumbs up for me, I'd appreciate it so much. So much for watching as always. I love you so much, and I'll go ahead and see you in my next one. Bye!